All right, I have him hostage. What do you want to ask him?
Hi!
Hi.
What is going on over there? I'm missing out on all the fun.
Fun, never.
Playing around.
Never. No fun with her.
Oh, no fun? I'm sure this Comic-Con is extremely fun for the both of you. One of the most talked about shows at Comic-Con this year. The Blacklist, of course, which, by the way, you have a ton of fans in here that have been waiting for you two to pop up on this screen. So here they are, guys. They have arrived. All right, so like I said, this show has people waiting on pins and needles for what is it, September 23rd, which is when it begins. Now, I know that you had your panel and gave people a little sneak preview, but what can you tell everyone that's here right now about the Blacklist?
Shoot.
I can tell you that,
It's
it's
going to
just
be very intriguing.
it's an
It's going to be.
incredible thriller. There's just a lot of yeah, there's a lot of suspense. There's a lot of mystery. There are secrets. Every single character you don't really know whether you can trust them or not, and there's just an incredibly smart team behind the creating of the show. We've got John Bokenkamp created it, and then James Spader came on, and he's got an incredible eye for how to tell a story for a long period of time. And we're all just having so much fun and so intrigued by the show. And we love the surprise of being on this show, of getting a new script and seeing, okay, what's up next? What's going to happen? And we think that fans will too, you know?
Yeah, do you agree, Diego? Yeah, and I know that your panel was completely jam-packed. So how did that feel, knowing that that many people came out to San Diego to see you guys?
Oh, I think it's fantastic. It's very encouraging that there's so much support already for something that hasn't even come out. And to do all that hard work months and months ago, and to see everybody's reaction to it, and the audience was just just very enthusiastic. So very encouraging going into another couple weeks. We start episode 2, and yeah, definitely a lot of excitement building for it.
Yeah, their
Yeah, a lot of
response.
James Spader fans,
That guy, come on, they were here for
right?
us. Yeah,
Who is
come
this
on.
James Spader guy? I mean, that's pretty cool though, to have them, playing this fugitive on your show. So for people that don't know, it's kind of the story of this fugitive who teams up with the FBI so that in turn he is getting away with more of his own crime, correct?
I don't know. I
He
don't
kind
know.
of toys with us
Oh, I
when
tried.
entire government agency. And it's
Hmm.
fascinating to watch because for 25 years of his life, he's had a criminal career of evading the FBI. And now he just shows up and says, I think I'll just hang out with you guys now and do what I do. And there's nothing you can do to stop me. So that's an interesting crime fighting dynamic that I don't think anyone's ever seen before. I certainly haven't. Have you?
And there's also an interest that he has in your character as well, which will be a
That's right.
huge part of the show.
You don't know you don't know why, but he only wants to speak with my character. He won't speak with anyone else. He wants me to be his voice for the agency. So he says, I have all this intel. I'm willing to tell you about all these criminals, spies, hackers, government employees who are crooked, but I have one rule. I'll only speak with Elizabeth Keene. And we don't
Mm.
know why. So that question is looming the whole time.
Right.
Mm.
So now we're going to pull in some fan questions because, like I said, they've been waiting to ask you guys questions all day. So here we have Angie C, who says, "What is one of the funniest moments that's happened on set?"
Hey,
Angie C,
hey,
funny
Angie C,
stuff.
what's up?
Um, what was funny? It was a lot of extreme, tough days of
Yeah,
shooting people and jumping off bridges,
and getting
and
in car crashes and
what was funny? I can't even remember anything like. Great experience. Don't get me wrong. It was just on my part. It was very
he's
intense,
funny.
and I'm hysterical.
He
I'll
makes
keep the
me
cursing
laugh.
to a minimum. Ha 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 ha.
We just have a lot of
What's
fun.
funny
We
for
do
you?
have a
What
lot
did
of
you?
fun. It was hard work, but
Yeah,
we got this really cool director for our pilot,
yeah. Joe
Joe
Carnahan.
Carnahan,
Yeah.
and he just kept the energy like
Yeah.
fun and playful. He's kind of like a kid in a candy store when it comes to
Yeah.
this kind of stuff. Like he just loves
Well,
action.
Carnahan directed tons and tons of great movies. He did everything from Mark to The A-Team to Smoking Aces. So he's got a good vibe, and I think he brought a lot of levity on set. I don't know if there's one moment or I don't know. My pants didn't fall down. I don't know. I didn't trip over anything, bump my head.
Your pants didn't fall down on set? What do you mean? Isn't
I
that
know the
just
usual
standard?
crazy stuff happens. I mean, you're running around with a gun and your holster, and it's happened before, believe it or not. So,
Yeah,
what
that's
was
what
fun?
I was actually going to mention because coming from Homeland and now on the Blacklist, both of these shows, FBI kind of fugitive related. Well, what do you think it is, Diego? Why are you so good on these shows? What is it about you? Are you a secret fugitive or something? Are you on
I'm
some most wanted list?
I have no idea. Maybe it's the books I read. It's the company I keep. So it's just they're just great stories. I mean, I respond to the scripts that come in, and maybe I try a little bit harder when I when I come across the material. But for some reason, I found myself in a couple real good spots lately.
Yeah, and you always play a
Yeah.
hero, like
Ah,
a stand-up
stand-up
guy,
guy.
and that's
I know
because he's just a good guy.
exactly. They
It's true.
tune in for
Oh,
that.
look at that. So, is this now? I'm guessing, Diego, you've been to Comic-Con before, have you?
No, I haven't. This is the maiden voyage here. Is that the right term, or this is the Virgin Voyage? So,
What?
This is the Virgin
I
Voyage.
Now I have,
I got to
Yes.
get a little bit more. Yeah.
Now it's just gonna be stuck in your head. No, so both of your first Comic-Cons then.
Oh
Hmm.
yeah,
And
my
how is
first
it going?
crazy first
How is
Comic
it
Con.
going
Good.
so far? I mean, are you a little blown away because it's shocking, the whole
It
experience.
is shocking. It's incredible. It's been an amazing experience. I think that the coolest part was showing the pilot for the first time to an audience. That wasn't, an industry audience. It was just fans, people who were eager to see the show, some journalists, but and their reaction to it just like made me swell, like I just like with excitement. I was standing backstage ready to go on and do the panel, and they were just
They
laughing
were
in all the
into it.
right
Yeah.
spots, clapping, and it just like when we came on stage, they were just really excited. So that kind of reinvigorated my excitement for the show.
Yeah. And what do you think about the fact that some of these people have camped out for days? That's something that's hard to grasp. So as an actor, you have this show, a lot of anticipation and excitement surrounding the big premiere, and then you get there and see that there are tents set up with fans waiting to see you guys. That's got to be pretty crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I heard there was a big line for the show, and that people had, I don't even know the number, but roughly 1,000 people who, as of last week, had RSVP'd to get in. It's very
A
encouraging.
lot
I
of
mean, it's
people
very
couldn't get
exciting.
in. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and just the amount of the sheer number of people that are so passionate about what they watch and the characters and how it affects their lives. And I mean, that's why I do what I do, and it's to tell a great story and to have people get you know turned on and into it as much as possible.
Yeah, and at first I didn't really understand that level of like sort of
Commitment.
fanaticism,
Yeah.
just like passion for entertainment, and then I realized I kind of dedicated my life to entertainment, so I can understand. It's manifested a little bit differently with me, but I can understand being
You're not
that
you're not going to wear a
driven.
unitard. Some
Depends on what the wardrobe shows up with when we start to shoot the second episode of
All right, I'll
Blacklist.
talk to the writers. We'll get some suggestions in there. Yeah.
Yeah, now we have another fan question. Jasmine Bergeron wants to know who will be a guest star on the show. Anyone you can tell us about?
That's a tough question. We don't really know what's coming down the pike. I mean,
Mm-mm.
it's kind of one of those shows that we're just kicking things off, and I've just heard whispers about what's going to be happening in the second episode. So
Yeah.
hopefully, I would imagine with the level of writing and storytelling that we have, that we'll be getting some really great guest stars in that. Hopefully, I would
We're going to
imagine
have
so.
incredible guest stars because we're
Yeah,
shooting in New York, and New York City is just full of some of the best actors on the
mhm,
face of the earth. So I
yeah,
just feel very excited
Very true.
about, the caliber of actors we're going to be working with.
definitely.
Yeah, and hopefully they're not in unitards or in unitards. I don't know.
Well, it
We'll see.
depends on tracking these days. Some unitard bomber.
Yeah,
Yes.
the
I'm
mime,
pitching that.
the mime mystery man.
Yes. No, I mean I was gonna ask why. I mean you're not into dressing up for Comic-Con, or
I
just
am
decided
dressed.
not to for your first time? Maybe next year.
I think
Oh, you are dressed up.
this is dressy.
No.
This is dressy.
So
I'm
what's
dressed like a
You
character
should
right
that
see the
is
now.
full-length
dressy.
version of
That
it.
is dressy.
Very nice.
So
This
what's the
isn't what I normally wear.
craziest costume you've seen so far?
Oh my gosh, he's got a picture. Show him your phone. There's
Ah,
this little kid in on his dad's
I can't even
shoulders.
get it. Yeah,
Where is it?
it's in my pants.
Uh,
Oh,
you can get it.
Get your phone. It's a little kid, and he has a Transformers outfit on, and it's like the most intricate
bear with me.
wooden costume you've ever seen. It's like his dad built it for him, and it's probably the best day of this kid's life being able. Oh, he's got it.
Hang on, hang on, hang
Show
on.
it to
The
him.
big reveal. I got to build this up. A little more drum roll here. Hang on.
Okay.
And here, I don't know if
We're
you can see
waiting.
right up here.
Look
So,
at that kid.
so this little fella was riding around on his dad's shoulders, and he had the coolest little outfit that was on that was just made to him. That it looked like they'd whittled it out of wood and plastic for months and months. It was the
Yeah, I mean
sweetest
last year I met a little kid and his mom had actually made the whole costume.
Yeah, it looks like it's like a Halloween on steroids here. Like I wish I could put that much thought into a good Halloween outfit.
For your son.
Yeah.
It's just in general for myself. So
Okay, we have another question here from a fan. Helga Marie says, "Is there any truth based onto the Blacklist that they are working through?"
I'm sorry, what did you say? Any truth?
Yeah, I'm a little
Oh,
confused.
they
Oh,
based James Spader's character, I just learned this yesterday, on Whitey Bulger.
mm,
yes,
interesting.
yeah, I read that.
That was just the kernel of the idea. Whitey Bulger was captured, and the John Fox and John Bokenkamp got together, and they were like, "What if he just disclosed everything he ever knew about crime and the criminals
Mm,
involved to the FBI? He would be the ultimate person,
Pandora's box. Yes.
Pandora's
Yeah.
box of crime." Yeah.
I think
All
this
right. Well, I
Helga.
know you guys. Oh yeah, Helga Marie. Thank you for the question, Helga. I know you guys have to run, but this is your first Comic-Con. So what is it that you are most excited about seeing in this next couple days?
Everything. I think it's just a matter of being here, the whole experience of just everything around you. Every time you turn a corner, there's something more to like look at, and just it's sensory overload here.
It's so
So it's not
exciting. Even
one thing;
just
it's everything.
what they're doing with the Blacklist. They've got this cool box, the box where James Spader's character is confined. They have a hologram of James Spader's character, James Spader too, speaking to you and like doing creepy things like whistling and giving you advice about your life.
Yeah,
And
how to separate your whites from your darks,
I
just
can't,
general things. It's really,
I can't wait to see that. Cool. That's
Yeah,
gonna be
well, Comic-Con's a very interactive experience, so I hope you guys enjoy. And Monday, September 23rd is the big day. We will all be watching at 10 p.m. on NBC. Have fun. Go enjoy the parties and all the fun booths. And so nice talking to you guys. And for everyone else, make sure to stay tuned because we'll be back shortly with another interview from Comedy Bang Bang. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thank you.